Okay, Roger Dodger, second time. You connected. We're good, right? We're gonna start the game this time. Yes, there we go. Wonderful. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're at Tide's Wrath, Southern Cross Dota, Australia plus New Zealand Dota 2. And we've got Mate in 6. I thought it was MI6, like the British Intelligence Service. No? Just Mate. Okay. So it's Mate in 6, which is, according to the logo, from chess. Okay, Mate in 6 is... I think I even remember it. I haven't played chess in years, but it's when you win in 6 moves, basically. That's not difficult to understand, is it? So that's Mate in 6 against Hans Reborn! With a picture of... Is that supposed to be Hans? I have no clue how he looks like. I know of his infamy, but I have no idea who that is. So that might be him. I have no clue. But Hans, like I said earlier, legendary clock... Hans 2, actually. His name was Hans 2. Legendary player. And oh my god, Lich made it through. I haven't seen... Since the patch, I have not seen Lich make it through. He has been banned, first banned every single time. I've not seen anyone pick this crazy thing. This is so much fun right now. Sacrifice. The way it works is when you deny a creep... When you sacrifice a creep, the experience goes to everyone around you, including enemies, including allies. It is distributed evenly among everyone around. At least that's how I'm pretty sure that's exactly how the mechanics work. Pretty sure. Grants XP to both enemies and allies. So yeah, it distributes it equally, which is really nice because you can obviously just take the creep, sacrifice the creep next to your heroes and make sure there's no enemies there, sacrifice it early on when it's moving along the lane, and then you just get free experience and obviously also deny it from your opponents in that way. So Lich is going to have your XP, mana and mama and mana and experience, which is crazy, and that's why no one allows him to be moved through. In addition to that, there's also the Chain Frost, which now has more bounces, has 10 bounces. It had 7 earlier before the patch, and now it has 10. So, thank you, Vixinity, that I came over very on short notice. I did. I tried my best. I had time a little bit. So I came over to cast on very short notice. So Mate in 6 versus Hans Reborn. Bounty Hunter as well is picked out here. Probably on the offlane, and Lich is going to be our support. And the Chen and the Crystal Maiden. So we have... These are the supports, nothing major happening right now, but the lanes are a little bit obvious because Bounty Hunter never ever goes not on the offlane. So Bounty Hunter has to go on the offlane here. And then we have Chen, a jungler, and Crystal Maiden, which has seen a resurgence, I have to say. She wasn't really changed. Excuse me, she wasn't really changed in the patch, but people have started picking her a lot more. Mostly because of the way Frostbite works. I realize that when I mouse over, you don't see the entire tooltip because of the overlay, but we'll manage. We'll make do. Brilliance Aura, Arcane Aura, excuse me. It was called Brilliance in Warcraft 3. Arcane Aura doubles on Crystal Maiden herself. 1 point is nice, 2 points is actually self-sufficient as far as her jungling goes. And the reason she can jungle is because of Frostbite. It actually works... It's 1.5 up to 3 seconds on heroes, but on any creep it lasts 10 seconds and obviously deals the 70 damage per second, which is a ton of damage and allows her to basically jungle. You see a centaur camp, you frostbite the big centaur, you kill the little one with last hitting very slowly, but you kill him eventually, and then the big one also dies. So that's absolutely great. And why Crystal Maiden can jungle. So we have Luna, and the bans are actually quite standard so far. Nothing really weird. The Timber Saw, we're inching towards heroes that are a bit less huge bans. I mean, the Visage is obviously something that needs to be banned out, and as well the OD is really big. The Weaver is very strong right now, but now we have the Troll Warlord as well as the Timber Saw, 2 other heroes that are very strong. And we really never see Wisp or Batrider anymore. I've seen Batrider picked a couple of times, but the nerf to him, to his base damage, as well as the fact that you need to be on top of someone, the range for his lasso has been nerfed from 175 to 100. And that's actually so low, it's even lower than some melee heroes' attack range. Most melee heroes have an attack range of about 175, maybe even 225 for some of them. And as Batrider, you need to be more than melee range, which is kind of insane. So, Luna and Windrunner we have here. In the meantime, Windrunner is another hero that can go on the off lane, but I highly doubt that'll happen. She can go mid. She does mid remarkably well, and that's kind of something that I love seeing. And we don't really know what MI6 wants to have as far as mid goes, so it might be the Windrunner. Could be a support, could be an aggressive tri-lane with her. And aggressive tri-lanes are kind of, the way I see it is, they're the only kind that still works, because a safe tri-lane just does not get enough experience in most cases, especially if it runs into warding issues and the camps get removed. I don't feel a safe tri-lane really works anymore. An aggressive one can work if they do enough, as it used to be. An aggressive tri-lane relies on getting those kills and properly annoying the opposing carry. And if you manage to do that, then an aggressive tri-lane works. It was so before the patch, is so after the patch. So that's a possibility there. And then Bounty Hunter, I guess, on the safe lane. But the reason Bounty Hunter isn't inherently a carry, he's more so of a ganker, and he doesn't scale incredibly well late game. So giving him safe lane farm, I don't know if that'll be the case here. I'm assuming Windrunner is just going to be another support, and then now finally we'll start seeing the mid. I say mid and we get Tuskar. So now I'm smiling, because now this could be interesting. I have not seen a Tuskar. I don't know if ever. Can I say ever? I don't know if I've ever seen Tuskar, and this is awesome. I'm excited now. Okay, good. This is gonna be awesome. And with that said, I have to mention, I don't know the players, guys. The only one I'm recognizing is Shatan. This guy. Black Shatan, or just Shatan, who was back in TI2, I think? He was... Okay, my memory is a terrible thing, and I cannot remember in which team he was in, but he was... I think he was in TI2. Maybe the chat will help me out. But Shatan is the only player that I actually recognize here. The other ones, I'm sorry, I don't. But let's meet them. Let's meet them together if you don't know them as well. And we have 20 more seconds. Come on, ban out something. We have the Dragon Knight for MI6. Can I call them just MI6 or MI6? The Dragon Knight... I haven't seen a Dragon Knight go mid in a very long time. And I'm trying to think, how will Dragon Knight versus Tuskar mid work? And the Tuskar doesn't have to be mid. He doesn't have to be mid at all, but it makes the most sense for him because he is, similarly to Bounty Hunter, not exactly a carry hero. He is a ganker. He's... I'm gonna make this one. Okay, I'll make the pun. He's a snowball hero. You can't see my face, but it has a really stupid smile on it. He's a snowball hero in every aspect. If he gets a good start, that's awesome, and he wants that level 6 to start ganking early on, so you want to send him mid. It makes sense to send this guy mid. And Dragon Knight versus Tuskar, Dragon Knight should have the upper edge with Bottle Crowing. That Flame Breath is a lot more spammable, and obviously he has that sustainability. And the thing about Dragon Knight against any other mid is that the other mid usually wants to go ganking once he reaches level 6. Dragon Knight, on the other hand, doesn't want to go ganking. He wants to use his... We'll talk about that in a second. He wants to use his ultimate and then kill the tower. If you leave Dragon Knight alone, he will use his ultimate and get your tower. Because that does so much, the poison damage does so much damage to the tower and just destroys it very, very quickly. So, that's pretty much what's going to happen with Dragon Knight mid. Tuskar leaves, dead tower. And then we get the Batrider. And I have to say this is pretty cool. The Batrider is obviously going to be the offlaner here. So we have the lanes very thought out here. Batrider in the offlane, Dragon Knight mid, Luna going to the safe lane with Crystal Maiden and Chen in the jungle. The Batrider last pickup, I have to say I like it. In specific instances where you have no counter ganking, you have no counter initiation. Counter initiation, do you see anything in Hands Reborn? Not really something that can, not a Rubik that can immediately pick someone up, not a Clockwork. So Batrider works in that case, and you don't pick him first, you pick him last. So actually, I like this draft from Maiden 6. I would prefer Clockwork, but it has been banned out. And so the second best choice, I don't know if it's the second best choice, but a very nice choice for an offlaner that needs to get his couple levels, can go to the jungle if needed, and is the initiator in team fights, is the Batrider. And this is actually really, really like this. So this is pretty good draft for Maiden 6, Hounds Reborn. 23-2. One more second to pick their last here. Whoa! Snipe! Okay. Man, we've got Sniper. What the? Okay, I have no idea what. You know what? I don't want to say anything. I have no clue. I know nothing. I have no idea what their laning is going to be. If we're going to see Sniper made, I'm assuming not, and I really hope not. But a Sniper, this is a very unconventional draft coming out of Hans Reborn. I am excited for this game very much, and I will try my best to introduce our players with their names. I will probably fail horribly, so make sure you laugh at me properly, because that's an important thing to do. On the side of the Dire, we've got the MI6 boys, or Maiden 6 with one guy who disconnected. Are we even pausing for that? We should pause for that. Thank you, there you go. Because it's a proper game in a tournament, not a pub, so you wanna pause for that in most cases. Okay, let's introduce our players anyways. Let's not start here. Let's start on the Radiant side. And it seems like they might actually dual lane. Yes, they are going to dual lanes, which is the correct thing to do. Tri-lanes don't work anymore. Hans Reborn, FS on the Bounty Hunter. We've got LPY on the Lich. Currently Endless is also heading top, but she might go mid. That might be the case there. We have Hans Reballs and the Fat Bitches on the Sniper. More disconnects, which is lovely. And Shatan heading to the safe lane farm with Tuskar. Or is he? That is the eco build. That is the standard eco build that you want to go. Did he buy this? Yes. The standard eco build, it has to be that he bought it, because you can't share Tengus anymore. I'm just kind of... I'm still getting used to the money issues with Tengus and how much money you start off with, okay? So I was thrown off. I apologize for that. 5 minutes of pause each. 5 minutes of pause time each, by the way. Okay, so we'll wait. Hopefully MI6 can get their players sorted and inside the game. Tuskar safe lane farming, I want to say, but he does have the eco build in order to go bottle very quickly. So it could be anything. He could be just completely fooling me, or maybe going bottle anyways. It is totally possible to go bottle on the safe lane as not the mid hero. But then he has the Sniper, and then I really don't know what to say, because you want to give the farm to Sniper. So it's a support Tuskar with a roaming support Tuskar with a bottle early on. Okay, let's introduce the players on MI6, at least the ones that are actually here. Halafaradala on the chain. Chen. Holler for a dollar on the Chen. We've got Batrider, Roger Dodger, MI6 Space Cadet on the Dragon Knight. And we've got a standing Jay-Z effect on the Crystal Maiden. And obviously the last player who is kind of not there, Gosu Panda. We're hoping that he will reconnect to the game. So this could take a while, and when we have stuff like this, well, there's not much to say. There's not much to do. We just gotta wait. He's on Dota now. Okay, since he's on Dota, I was considering throwing it off to some music, and then I won't have to fill time, which I do terribly. Because I can't even... Can I draw on the map penises? Why aren't they drawing penises? Come on, that's what you do. Should I? No, that's unprofessional. It's unprofessional to ask the players to draw penises on the map during a pause. For any... They're professional teams. For anyone trying to be a caster, it is unprofessional to ask the players during a match to draw penises. What I really want to happen is for Sophie to do it for me. But I don't think that that'll happen. Because then I won't be unprofessional, she'll be unprofessional. And that's, no, okay. Fine, you don't do it. Don't ask them, because it's fine. Don't. Jeez. Okay, so we're filling in the time. And, what do you... Sophie, how has been Tide's Wrath so far? I mean, I don't know this tournament, so can you fill me in on a little bit of details? We're of the upper bracket right now. Is that correct, Sophie? Sophie, answer me. Sophie. She's probably busy with adminning stuff and making sure that everyone is in. Upper bracket. Okay, so we're in the upper bracket, and this is, like, how far along are we in the upper bracket? We're at the 8 last teams, or 16 last, or 4 finals? Quarterfinals? Is this the finals of Tide's Wrath? No, it isn't, probably. But where are we? Yes, it's not the finals. So where are we, though? Round of 8. Finals on the 10th of November. Okay. And we're at the round of... After this week, we'll have 12 teams. Okay. So the round of 12, in a way, I guess. And we're gonna go! Yeah, okay. Thank you, Sophie, for filling in the time with me very efficiently by talking about the Tide's Wrath. And we've got TT Esports as well as the sponsors, and maybe other sponsors that I'm not aware of. But this is Southern Cross Dota, they're called, handling Tide's Wrath this time. So that's another good thing you can fill time with while pause. We're teaching people how to cast today, are we? I don't know. Okay.
30 seconds to battle.
So I really want to know, what they're going to do with the lanes. Tuskar did go back mid, so he is mid. Thank you to our sponsors! TT Sports and Thermal Take and all that stuff. I haven't had someone do stats in, I think, ever, so this is pretty cool. Good job, Sophie. Thank you for doing stats for us. The Bounty Hunter is kind of going back and forth. It is going to be the Sniper safe laning alone, Tuskar mid. This face will haunt me at night. And unaggressive tri-lane, like I said. I actually said it to the opposing team, but this is going to be interesting. We've got the Lich, so it's kind of a safe tri-lane. It's a kind of safe, aggressive tri-lane in the way that they do remove one creep from play every time. So it will be pushed a little bit towards them and a little bit safer towards the tower, which is actually kind of nice. The Bounty Hunter, yeah, he's just going to screw with Chen. That's going to be his work. That's going to be his job, to screw with Chen as much as possible. And that's actually admirable. We'll see how good he can do of this job. That was a terrible sentence. And Sniper would just go up against Batrider. I think this is really nice for Sniper, because he shouldn't care too much. Once he starts getting a little bit of take aim, he's just going to stay clear, very clear of the range of sticky napalm, which isn't that large, and he could just shoot stuff and be completely fine farming. The problem with Sniper is what you just saw, that last hitting with this guy is very specific, and you have to practice Sniper beforehand. So we'll see, and he has really low, 48 after the Slippers of Agility and 4 Iron Branches, so that's not fun. Whoa! Dyer's... Did he do it? Did he actually do it? Well, obviously he did. The Bounty Hunter just screwed with the Courier. That is another wonderful thing that a Bounty Hunter can do. We missed completely. And there's the Courier. Now that you can't upgrade it before 3 minutes, this is something you really need to watch out for. Dragon Knight is not going to have fun in this lane. 3 minutes without a bottle for him. So this is pretty much one Tuskar's lane. If he plays it correctly, Shatan could actually even kill Dragon Knight if he overstays his welcome here. So FS is doing wonderful work. Actually picked up an Orb of Venom to really screw with Chen as best he can. And so far Windrunner is farming quite nicely, even has her boots up. If they catch Crystal Maiden, she's very squishy. Windrunner getting a little bit... Let's see if they can do anything here. Chen slowed up a little bit. They need to get in range. Frostbolt. Yes, that's first blood, easy. Easy first blood. Bounty Hunter gets it. The power shot gave vision. Bagged and tagged, says the Bounty Hunter. So mid, in the meantime, Dragon Knight is fresh out of any regenerative items and is now officially not happy. Doesn't even have Breathe Fire anymore. So if Tuskar wants to jump up on him, there's no Dragon Tail coming. And we already see the Bounty Hunter. Already see the Bounty Hunter, just a little bit of extra damage. Tuskar, what he needs right now is a bottle. And he does have the bottle as well as boots coming in. If he gets it in time and have mana enough for both of his spells, this is a dead Dragon Knight. And he really wants... I can feel the anticipation in Shatan's fingertips. He wants to do this, Bounty Hunter. Go invisible. And let's do this. Chen actually goes to aggressive jungle, which is kind of nice because Bounty Hunter will have a hard time finding him there. Already Bounty Hunter, waiting for the kill. Is he going for it? Shatan, get closer, get closer. A little bit of start initiation. He went a little bit backwards. They found him. And the stun actually happens. He had enough, but there is the snowball incoming. This is a dead Dragon Knight. One more hit, and it goes to Bounty Hunter. Just great job. It all comes down to not having a bottle mid, and Dragon Knight just not seeing that Bounty Hunter is there. He had no choice, no way of knowing. So that's a great play by Hans. Just calling the team Hans feels weird to me. But that's fine. Chen, in the meantime, finding a little bit of farm in the opposing jungle. And we see Bounty Hunter already making his rotation, so he knows. He's level 3 right now, has a lot of gold. He did claim First Blood as well as the additional kill, so he has a ton of gold with having 1 CS. And he's gonna find, hello Chen, how are you doing? Do we have anything Sniper coming in? No, he's going roundabout, so it's not gonna happen. Finally, Dar's career respawns. That's gonna be a much needed bottle for mid, but the damage has already been done. We've got a level almost 6 Tuskar with a bottle and boots, and actually, well, Dragon Knight does have boots now, so that's nice. He'll have boots as well as his bottle, but he's level 4, not even level 5. And that is a ton of advantage goes to Tuskar. 23 to 13 denies. That's really nice. And oh, Batrider taking a lot of damage here. Shuri toss one last hit. Bounty Hunter claims the kill again. No track, but he's not level 6 yet. But yeah, Luna taking a lot of damage. Power Shot goes through. 17 HP. But that's going to be the Frostbite. And the Nova will miss Windrunner. They'll heal up a little bit. She has the phase boost right now on Wind. And that's a lot of damage, just straight right click. Luna actually has to go all the way back. Is there no? No, there's no regenerative items. This aggressive dual lane, actually, Bounty Hunter didn't really stick around, is doing tremendous work. Luna's level not even 4, where Windrunner's almost 5, as well as the Lich. And now they want Dragon Knight again. And this time he is level 6, so he has mana for everything. Bounty Hunter needs to be really careful, because he could just die to breathe fire in one last hit. He can't contest this now. Doesn't have mana to go invisible even, and that's actually scary to go against Chen. He's just gonna hit him. Might just be enough, but now Chen needs to be careful. If he sticks around, he's gonna be dead to just another Jinata and another hit or so. So Chen, that's the Jinata hit. Chase, oh, that's gonna clean him up. Tuskar comes in with that ice shards in the top. Oh, they're going on the Luna. This is a dead Luna. Power Shot goes through. Windrunner just claims the kill. Easy for that. Easy. Luna overextends. Boom. Those two nukes are so spammable, so damaging with the level advantage. Incredibly scary. And Luna is so low HP. Incredibly low. She has 500 HP. She gets brought down to 20%, and she's actually heading off lane. She's been doing so terribly. There's nothing. She has to go off lane, and I don't know if there's too much she can do here, because this sniper has phase boots. Feels very comfortable, level 7, and actually has the Bounty Hunter coming in full HP. There's no track yet, but there's 5 kills for Hans on top of MI6, and now we've got Luna. So, Sniper, Bounty Hunter, they want something, but there's actually a Chen with a smoke up as well as the Satire Tormentor and this Crystal Maiden. They want to go. This is the Luna. They're going at it. Shuritas as well. One last hit. Done. So easy. So much damage dealt out. And Luna's dead again. The carry has already suffered 2 deaths and cannot farm at all. Bounty Hunter is going to reveal Chen and just hit him. Takes a little bit of damage from the Satire Tormentor, but he has track. It's level 6. Has the Orb of Venom. This is a dead Chen. That's just as easy as that. And the Tuskar picked up Dragon Knight. We did not see that, but there was a Walrus Punch involved, as it happened at the exact same time. Crystal Maiden, can you get her? Not in range. Bounty Hunter running for his life, taking a lot of damage. Is there another? Is there another? No, the cooldown's probably not there for Sniper. And oh, thrown out the Satire Tormentor. Nope. That annoying shockwave, it's called. The sniper's actually going for Mask of Madness. Is that enough damage? If he gets enough... You know, headshot isn't 40%, it's 100%. Come on, 100% headshot. He's actually not getting headshots. Wow. That's... Skill is usually 100%. And mid... We've got a pissed off Dragon Knight. He wants to kill Tuskar. No more. They need to get a kill. They need to get something. But he is way deep in the lane. We've got rotation. Top heroes. This is going to be so easy. That's a death. Just coming in. Power shot. Powering through. Bounty Hunter picked up Luna again. At the bottom lane while it was happening. 10-0. We're 8 minutes in. And look at... This speaks for itself. This completely speaks for itself. 10,000 gold advantage for Hans. And this is pretty much a complete stomp at this point. I don't know if MI6 can get back. There's always the possibility. Luna is an incredible carry, but she has so little. She's level 4 at this point. We gotta look at the levels. And this is by highest level to lowest level, and that's it. The GG's called. That's it. They're done. That was just complete domination. 9 minutes, guys. 9 minutes. Hans 2. An incredible game. They just played out their lanes wonderfully, and it's done. I got nothing. This is a best of 3. So we have one more game at least for you. Maybe MI6 could take one off Hans and push the series into a third game. We'll get to see. My name is Kokostern. Thank you so much for tuning in to Tide's Wrath. This is Southern Cross Dota, as well as TTE Esports. TTE Esports. Their name is difficult to pronounce. Those are the sponsors, so make sure you check them out. I've been Kokostern. You can follow me on Twitter, as well as on my own Twitch, and I also make videos on YouTube, which is lovely. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back shortly. That's why I said it's a short break. You know, that makes sense, right? Okay, enjoy some music. See you soon.